Hi, boys and girls. Today, our lesson is going to be on point of view. And simply put, point of view is who is telling the story. Now, there are several points of view. There's first person point of view, second person point of view, and third person point of view. But for today's lesson, we are going to concentrate on first person and third person point of view. So let's take a look at first person point of view. First person point of view, the story is being told by one of the characters. The character is part of the story. One way we know that it's first person point of view is by the pronouns that the story uses, or the narrator. They use pronouns such as I, me, my, mine, us, our, and we. An example of first person point of view would be I went to the store to buy popcorn for my movie night. That was kind of hard to say. I used pronouns I and my. Now let's take a look at third person point of view. Third person point of view is told by a narrator that is not in the story. And remember, the narrator is someone who is telling the story. In third person point of view, we use pronouns such as her, she, its, he, his, they, them, it, and theirs. Another good hint is they use the character's name. An example of this would be Mary went to the store to buy popcorn for her movie night. We used her name, Mary, and we used the pronoun her. So now let's take a look at a couple of examples that I found in our learning packets on lesson 18, page 14. And so here is the first example. Let me move these over. Our first example. As I walked down the hall, my friends stared at me, but I wasn't at all surprised. I wanted everyone's attention. Well, let's take a closer look. What pronouns are they using? As I walked down the hall, you find a pronoun there? I. My friends stared at me. My, me. But I wasn't at all surprised. I wanted everybody's attention. I. So when I take a look at the pronouns for first person point of view, I see they use pronouns I, me, my. Does that sound familiar? I, me, my. They did not use the character's name, and they didn't use the pronouns that are listed here. So I would definitely say this first example is first person point of view. Let's take a look at the same story, but in third person point of view. As Martha walked down the hall. Already I see one clue. The character's name, Martha. As Martha walked down the hall, her friends stared at her. She wasn't at all surprised. After all, she wanted their attention. Can you spot the pronouns? I bet you can. First of all, it said her. And I see her right here. Again, her. She. She. There. There. So this would be an example of third person point of view. Same story, but told in two different points of view. So as a recap, point of view is who is telling the story, and first person is the person that is in the story. It's from their view. And third person is someone who is not in the story, but is telling the story. Have a great day.